Okay, let's close it down. Please close it down. So, good morning, class. Good morning, ma'am. So, I can see that there's a lot of absentees for today. Class secretary, please write them on a piece of paper and then pass it to me afterwards. Alright, so let's have a recap of our previous lesson that we had. So, what was our lesson yesterday? Rose Ann, what was the lesson yesterday?
So last meeting we had discussed about dwells in uncharted ways, a literary piece by William Shakespeare.
Alright, very good. So, that's our lesson last time. Okay, so this time I want you to divide the class into two. Let's divide the class into two. From number 12 here, this cubicle number 12 to 15, your group 1, and then 11 here, your group 2. So group 1 stay here, and then group 2 stay there. Please move fastly, and move silently. No noise, please. Group 1. Group 1, please fast. Please move fastly. You will be staying here. Group 2 here. Right, let's find number 8. So, group 1, group 2. Group 2, where stay here, please. Okay, so this will be the instruction. This will be the instruction, okay? You are going to brainstorm about racism and you will just tell me one concrete example about it. So I'm going to give you 3 minutes only for this, okay? Just discuss among your group about racism and then you give me one example, concrete example about racism. Okay, so just for 3 minutes, please. Please start. Don't be too noisy, please. No need to write it down, just tell me. You can just tell the definition and example afterwards. So you only have 2 minutes more. One minute more. One minute more. Time is up. Okay, so group 1, please let your representative present your ideas. Group 1. Faster, please. Group 1.
So, good morning, everyone. So, I am here in plan to read about racism. So, for me, racism, it pertains or talks about the segregation of human rights. Like, for example, is labor of a specific person is hindi niya nga nila niya is gusto niya nga niya kapit mga nagabitang. Magandira lang gusto niya for example, specific person is anira labor is gusto niya ma kung nanot may ganiras, gusto niya mga ito. Yes. Sabi ko yan, So like for the discrimination,
Very good. How about an example? One example.
Kuha natin, like for example, color tirano, skin tone. So like, or is like discrimination.
Racial discrimination.
Yes, adoration.
Okay, how about group 2? Group 2, Pastor please.
So good morning, everyone. So what is racism?
Yes.
For we have about my group. So racism defines as the discrimination of one's group or one individual. So for example, discrimination on color, culture, and status.
Alright, very good. Okay, so let's focus on racial discrimination also. Let's give a hand for everybody. Yes. Alright. Okay, so go to your respective seats. Okay, so for today we have some words here, some difficult words that we're going to unlock. For our difficult words are, so Mary May, what do you think is the meaning of the word oppressed? Oppressed is, I think what? Oppressed is letter A, confused. Right? Letter, okay, we have emblem.
Press,
Oppressed, please stand.
press, I think it is letter B.
Letter A, so can you read that? Can you read that loudly? Subject.
Subject to harsh and authoritarian treatment.
Okay, that's good. Very good. That's oppressed. Next is race. Alright. Miss Lumaka, Jessica.
Race is letter B.
Alright, very good. How about stereotype? Yes, Rosan?
Stereotype, letter C, oversimplified image or
Alright, very good. And galvanize? Yes, Lady J?
B.
Okay, shock or excited into taking actions. And lastly, we have scuffle. Scuffle means? Alright, so those are the words. Okay, again, please repeat after me. Say oppress.
Oppress.
Race.
Race.
Stereotype.
Stereotype.
Galvanize.
Galvanize.
Scuffle. Okay, so in the latter time, we're going to discuss about these words. So let's move on to the next word. So today we're going to be discussing about Invisible Man by Ralph Waldo Ellison. So Ralph Ellison was born on March 1st, 1914 at Oklahoma City, US. He died April 16th, 1994 in New York. So he's an American writer. He's an African American writer who won eminence with his first novel, his first and last work, that's Invisible Man. Okay, so have you ever wondered why is it that the title of this literary piece is Invisible Man?
It's just invisible.
Yes, Rina. Do you have any guess? Let's just say, for example, a guess. Why was it called Invisible Man? Anything? Any idea that you have on your mind?
Yes. I think all these words are not well appreciated by other people.
Okay, let's find out if that's correct. So my next question is that, how would you feel if somebody judged you according to your color, skin color? Yes, Elsie.
So normally I would feel ashamed, belittled. That's a normal.
Okay, that's normal to feel. about Invisible Man, and as I am discussing, please take note of the important details. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, class?
Yes.
All right. So let's move on. Now, this novel or this story goes with a flashback. So as you can see that there is a man there that is listening over the radio, and there's also a man inside the tunnel. It's the underground. It's where the water, dirty water of different cities pass through. Amo niya ba biya kay bornal ba. So ada niya ilarong nila. So usa lang yung mga tao. They're just one person. Okay? So this is the flashback. Ang pagkaya na, ada niya yung left side and the other side was before. Okay? So going back 20 years later, this young boy here, who's the narrator of the novel, no name, anonymous, but he was just called the narrator. So when his grandfather was about to die in the sick bed, his grandfather told him that you must conform to the white man's expectations. So what ay nagot iba? Ngayon mo dapat bubuhaton amo lang. Mag-oo palag mga bubuhan. Because we have the Americans who has white collars, and mga Amerikano talaga nga pure nila, and there are African Americans. Amo na nila ang mga mag-itong-itong. Okay? So as the narrator graduated high school, when he graduated in high school, when he valedictory speech maupay bayang nagyayakan, he's very good in speaking. So when he is speaking, itong mga nga nakaka-convince to the mga tao. He's not afraid to speak out as long as nakaka-evoke yan emotion. So i-aminit niya talent. Okay? After niya nga nag-speech niya into the valedictory speech, ang mga namati haiya is ang mga white Americans. So ginanahan ni haiya speech. They were really fascinated on how he delivered the speech. That's why gintagan niya scholarship. Pero ini nga scholarship iba. Okay? So amo ini nga scholarship ang iya nakuha. So he was invited to a battle royale na kundiin bagaan mga ini nga battle royale baga ini niyahin kaya haton dito illegal ini kiya pero haira legal ini ang mga magbusag ng mga Amerikano, they are the audience, and then ang baga pa nila ginayat ng mga hayop pa ang mga Black Americans ba mga African American. So bunmulig ya dito ipabulig ya dito kay para makakuha yan kwarta. Tapos ang naton mga audience ito haligid one hira ko, lipay-lipayan hira ko lang. Tapos, overall champion hiya nga Battle Royale nira. So, ang mga kwarta, gin papanlabog haiya ang mga white Americans. Baga nahuhulog ba hiya nga, tawag ito, baga ba yan, ayon mga buhulungan lang mga bisan. Lipay-lipayan hiya ka, syempre sa lapi. But when he tried to look at for, kita niya ang mga kwarta na binpinan mo, mga tokens na direct talaga yan, tinulog mga kwarta. So, he was very disgusted at this time kay baga pagkagabi ani nga nahitabo baga nakasrim niya nga if only nga ang scholarship nga nakarawat niya is really a piece of paper ba nga na he doesn't need to fight over in a battle royale para iya magkamiada sa labi. Okay? So, after nini nga pagkatabo, one man niya baga ambitious type niya ng African American. He wants to finish his university days or his college days. So, nag-enroll niya and he working student niya. Driver niya at isang white trustee. So, this is Mr. Norton. Norton, Mr. Norton. He is one of the most powerful trustee in that university. Nag-enrollan na narrator. So, the narrator, naging driver niya in yung white trustee. Okay, so this is the one university. So, in front of that university, there is this statue na always niya nakikita. Ini nga, amo niyan founder, African American, itong niya, he's trying to get the veil out of the head of kanan mga, ini nga lumuhod, amo niya nagsisimbolize ang mga African Americans. So, ini nga veil, bagagin kukuha ba? Pero ang isip ang narrator, he is not really certain if ang ini nga founder, iya baging kukuha or iya lagi babalik nga, halos na nga malumos nga, diri na magpakaginhawa. Baga, ang symbol ba nga, adik niya una-una. He's trying to bago mag-iisip niya pa nga, ano ba ini nga statue din baga? In other words, dili ka baga nahuhulog nga sleep, kaya nakaluhod pa good. So every day, nakikita niya going to his way to the university. Okay? So, Mr. Narrator, driver niya ni Mr. Norton. One time, ni Mr. Norton, ma-attend niya ang meeting. When he was about to attend the meeting, hindi Narrator, driver man niya, kukulit ni Mr. Norton na gusto na ako mabaruan ang culture niyo ba, so ba ito. And then, along the way, namit nira, ini nga Jim True Blood. Jim, J-I-M, tapos True nga T-R-U-B-L-O-O-D, True Blood. So, Jim True Blood, along the way niya, nagyan niya nga, napakita ko sa Mr. Norton kay may duha nga babae nga aada haira balay nga mga burod. Maduha niya. Asawa ini ni Jim True Blood na nakayalo, iya anak-anak ka blue. But how come nga pag nagsunod lahira nga naburod? So, ana nabungayan ni Jim True Blood ang tatay iya anak nga iya asawa. Nabuluran niya para sa iya anak nga iya asawa. One thing nga ginkakangalas diha ang mga taga-dida kaira lugar. And so, diri na unta naruyag kini narrator, inarit pa niya ba kan Mr. Norton. Makulit man ni Mr. Norton. Gusto niya mabaruan. So, he started to tell a story about what happened to this family. And then, out and desperation ni Mr. Norton, ipagan niya ang importante ito, blood. Pero, yung kastorya niya, kaya naman naging buluhan ni maning mo anak, kaya mo man ito anak, tapos imo pagod asawa, burod niya. So, Mr. True Blood, Jim True Blood answered, na, I was dreaming, kay, anira balay gutiay, di ba? What you can see? Anira balay gutiay. Anira kwarto sa laano, sa kakama. So, when he was dreaming na nagme-make love yun niya asawa, ngayon, ang kasapit na niya na anak. Ang iya man anak liwat kay, baga ginanaan nila, ang lumay na nabo. So, naburot niya. So, that means to say nga, siguro la, ang iya asawa, pagkaburot na iya, mali niya maaraw, tapos nagburot liwat tayo ng iya anak. So, in one house, duha niya practice. Okay? So, ito niya panabo, hinahtor as an African American, he doesn't like what's happening. Kanan baga madugang ini pagtangay aamon ng mga maitom. Sugad ba ito ba? Kay aside from that, kuan diri kami nagpo-form, baga sugad ba ito ang iya thoughts ba? Baga diri maupay, diri na dapat niya ginukuan pa Mr. Norton. Makulit man ni Mr. Norton, so iya gin signal kung ano ra na ako. And then, Mr. Norton again, out of desperation, gusto niya magkuhan, gusto niya mag-inom. He wants to drink. So, kindara liwat iya ni narrator, hagod din day, baga served as a bar. Yan, naghubog-hubog kini dito ni Mr. Norton. Hasta iya nga, baga di na nagpapakalakat siya kahubog. But during the time na nagkikitinon head dito, there were doctors there, veterans, mga veteran doctors in Hira, nga mga mag-itom. But, ini nga doctor is like, igaasan na niya, arayo ini nga lugar. Because in that community, there is an idea ba na kung dili ka sumipsip ha mga magpusal, dili ka talaga igog ito nga lugar. And you will simply malakat kagod. So, ano nila nga nag-iagong ng mga mag-itong na iya dahil natin pagbalikan kasi that man nga Mr. Norton. Then, baga nakuha niya, Mr. Norton fainted, amo na ito nga nalagin sa tikada. So, he, knowing what had happened, narrator, kinulba na iya kay itong hikuan, itong Norton, baga dakot iya, dako ba kung hakuan iya campus director, kung ha university. Tapos, pag gindara iya dito hikuan, nakabugpog palahog niya taan ng mga tao, nakuyapan pa iya, nawalan niya malay. Amo nga, baga kinulba na ni narrator kay bangin niya ba ma-expel, trabaho, kay working student niya, di ba, driver niya, nga how, in-fire niya. So, Mr. Norton fired him. So, wala na niya trabaho. Aside pa, wala na niya trabaho, adi naliwat an era, ato ni Mr. Norton, ako ang president of the university, adi among campus director nera. An era pinaka-campus director, ang ngaran is kuan, Dr. Bledsoe. Bledsoe. This is Mr. Bledsoe or Dr. Bledsoe. So he serves as the high position in that university, in that school. So ang yan idol ni narrator. Ini nga kuan, ini nga Bledsoe. This serves as how do we say that? Iya ba ititingala because kahit may itong hiya, atasan niya rang buka school, and at the same time, nakakasalamuha niya ng mga Amerikano mga magbusag na mga dagkon mga ranggo na, tapos they're all well off, mga wealthy men ba. So, nakakuha mo niya, ini baga, nag-ambisyon niya, someday masugad niya ako. So, initasit niya pagkita. And then, they were attending a fellowship. So, nag-attend ang simba together with Bledsoe, tapos ang tanan nga mga estudyante. And then this is Reverend Homer Barbie. Barbee. Homer, Homer. Reverend Barbie. He is the preacher that day, ang fellowship nga ginatenan nera. So he is kanan bagan, grabe ang paghanga gihapon kan Dr. Bledsoe. Pag nakasarinjak niya nga di kan punuhan kay an ira pinaka itong nga lugar kasi ang pinakasahan nga nagpupunta ang mga African Americans. And then gusto ba i-invade ang mga white Americans ba kay knowing ba nga makaway kasi inira nga mga race. Makaway talaga inira. So ini nga reverend, he was trying to say a lot of things about mga kaupayan nga nahimo ni Dr. Bledsoe, mga sugad dito. Kaniya ka-excited. Pag nagkuhan ba kaya, nagkatagyahin ka ng sermon, na-excited niya, paglusad niya, hindi nga stage or ka ng staircase, nahulog niya, natumbay niya, ano na, ninatanggalan niya baga sa lamin. Pagtanggalan niya sa lamin, pagtukdaw niya, dito na-realize na hangayitor nga, punta ngayon ni is blind. And then all the while, sige niya sermon, tapos nakaglasses siya, dahil man masabot nga, blind niya pa. But when his glasses were falling off, he realized, the narrator realized that he was blind. And then a lot of things came into his mind that, oh, you're blind. That's why you cannot see what's happening outside. You're just trying to, mababataan na lang yung mga kaupay, pero di niya nakikita. That's why all of his conclusions are good. Di pakaraot. Basta mga mabusag ng mga tao, di man niya nakakita. Okay? Next. After na ang service, dito na nga ako, gintisa na nga ako dilihi, then narrator. Ginistorya niya ni Dr. Bledsoe. Kaya ano kintalan mo ni Mr. Norton dito? Dito nga mga lugar. Tapos di mo pagod din sumatari. You even told him about the story of true blood. Kanang gina-hard ba ito nila nga balita kay those things, ito nga madugang kamo pagtangaya, kung makakasabot ira, sugad ngayon ka kuwalit iyo baga, tawag ito, kaliwat na ito na among iyo baga, family background, iyo talaga, ira race as African Americans. Baga, they hate negative news about their culture or their race. So, at ito nga time, hikuan, ini narrator, kinulba talaga iya kay bakot, nakuan paghangan niya kan Bledsoe, pinaura ko iya ko talaga ini idol, and he was even like imagining himself na someday masusugad iya talaga. So, ginsignan niya ni Bledsoe nga, I'm sorry boy, but I need to get rid of you. Kailangan ko ikaw paiwaso. So, ma-expel daw yan to, di na yan makaka-eskwela ba? But, sabi niya, go to New York and I will be giving you mga recommendations. So, gitagan niya yung mga papel. So, kadtuman niya, natuyahan New York. Kay, sumayin man ni Bledsoe nga, bangin, pag magmaupay ka dito, makabati tingali kami good news about you, about an employer ni mo, pababalikod ka na ako dili university, makaka-school ako. So hiya man, kinaglaong hiya, kay syempre, nag-after hiya ka ng translate so baka syempre, baka hataas iti pagkita. Now, he went to New York, and didn't na hiya habas, di ka to New York, he seated, nakasapit niya ini nga veteran doctor. So ini nga veteran doctor, in transfer niya from that place, he bled so lagi hapon ang reason niya, ipaiwas niya itong lugar. Din katuya ha, ibang lugar, Washington na dato. So sumiring niya, boy, play the game but don't believe in him. Pagmulay, Roy pagtuod, pagahiyad to, nga isingan niya, daman niya pag mga thoughts, pero wala lang niya panambalingan. So when he went to New York, he realized that the Black Americans or the African Americans in that area lived freely. So they can do whatever they want to do. Even this one, they can even, what did he, preacher ba? His name is, Ras, the picture that, yeah, Ras. So his name is Ras, the exporter. Nag-export niya ang mga streets. Iyan, nadiri niya nga an era race, African Americans. Iyan one of the motivators nga dapat kanan mawala na haaton ang slavery, mawala na haaton ba ang iton ba ang idea nga mga slave kita. So his name is Ras. And then dito iya ha-train, nagsakay niya. Baga hurugot daw ang babae ni magsagad ka na, baga nakatubang nga iya. Tigda man niya nag-break ba ang kuwan, baga nagkuwan. So nakakatan niya area. Nahadlok iya, kay bangin ba, kuwan siya ba, kay bangin another bad record na liwat ka iya, mga tulito eras, wala din na iya makabalik. So gimbuhat niya, pag gunungan train, karida dahil niya. Ang babae, wari-wari, manlaod ka iya, kung naano, kaya accident, manlaan, baga diri, magtinuyog ba. So hiya, nagdinalagan to niya, ikatut niya, kwarto maging re-rentahan. Nakasiring man niya, few more days, wari, mawawala na ako yung kwarta, maubos na ako, baga tirok-tirok ng kwarta. So kailangan ko na talaga itrabaho. So he again, kita niya, examine niya ang mga letter without reading it. Mga nakakuan na ito, naka-sealed na hiya, envelope na, ready to kuan na lang hiya, to disseminate. So what he did, he applied for a job in different kanang mga lugar out, mga establishments, with to no avail. Diri niya nakakarawat, pero nila nasa rin, thank you, he'll call you soon, mga siguro dito. So pero nakalisan na lipas, wala lagi hapon, iya na ba? O maubos na gudan niya kwarta. So, kumadto iya, usa pa nga white trustee at school. Kaya in-recommenda niya dito. Nga, ni Bledsoe, nga kumadididi. Hindi niya, ang kuwan. Emerson, young Emerson. Kumadto iya dito. And when he went to his house, he realized that this man is very wealthy. He even had a lot of things na iya balay. So kung kitawon ninyo, kung mga awat na lutyat na ingit, nakasirigyan, wow, this one is very well, this one is very well. At hindi nakahaw nga, ginhatag ng recommendation letter niya, naluwi man ni Emerson ha iya, kay wala na niya trabaho, wala na tanan. So Emerson told him na, ang imo recommendation letter, malay man na natin eh. Ang nasiringiti, this man is dangerous. Do not contact this man if ever you receive this letter. Ako ngayon niya magkakarawat kay ang iya mga recommendation letter, malay ang sulod. So at that very moment, he realized na hintay doon riyan ni Bledsoe. Baga nakasiring bahiya nga ba, at tumatawag, ginrespeto ko adto, baga sugad ba ito, I've done a lot of things for him, I even, mga damon niya at mga damon niya bahin na realize. And so, nagtinalagan niya, kay naaudan na liwat ka kan Emerson. Tapos, kinmuraw ni Emerson, hiring dito sa Liberty Pay. So, the Liberty Pay factor is hiring. So, baga, nabatian niya, sige, makadlok ito kay mga salita. Wala na yun, nagkakagin recommendation letter, nakarawat na nga niya. But that factory is the biggest factory in town. Amo ang pinakadako nga nagpo-produce pintura nga optic white. So his only job is to put an oil to black paint and then i-mix. And then pag mix niya, magiging optic white na. Ang mula ang color na ilaging gagawas. Why? Because this optic white color, ang naging color ng mga projects and government nila itong na state and before. So damo talaga na nila. Wadi rin na nila kailangan ng manufacture pa yung iba. So his only job is to mix nga ma-perfect niya ang optic white na color. Tapos sunsin nga niya, don't ask, ayaw magpinakiana ang mula ang iyong trabaho. Maghalo pala yung pintura. Okay? So, pag ang manlaan kuan tos kinsid nga niya nga hindi nga iyaano nga kuan kanan pag naghalo ka pag naubos ang oil kadto ka baba kay may tangki dito kan oil nga pwede din kuhaan tulusan man niya pag lusad niya kay napulong nga tangkian na dito nawurok kiya kunanan niya kukuhaon ikasi niya nakuha niya oil ngayon nakuha niya dito iba nga klase iba nga oil so ang iya na himo ayad niya nga color is gray ngalas-ngalasan adi nga, ini nga lalaki na nahaw nga iya mo ay maninyoran. Nagtaon ni siya iya, nangalimot na nga iya iya identity. Nangalimot iya nga iya na narrator nga may nga nawalan niya ng trabaho, nga na-expel iya, nalintan ko niya tanan, tanan. Then di pa pirma iya, nga whatever happens kuno, dili na kami, wala kami tulbago na ikong kay okay ka naman. So baga, he was thinking all the while nga kung ano ba na nabuhay iya. So along the way, he painted na wala niyang malay. And so this this benevolent woman, yung kind-hearted woman na he married Black by apelyido. He married Black, helped him. Amoy na naluoy na iya. So nagkami siya man niya, ginala iya dito ha iya balay. Hinalagaan niya hasta nga naka-recover niya. And then one day, nagkamayatan nila conversations sa ni Mary. Black men have to uplift their race. Dapat kuno ang mga kita nga mga black anaton mga color dapat i-uplift ta. Tapos sumiring lang iya nga you should become a leader. You should become a leader of our race. So one day, naglaglag iya. Nakakita yan sa sandwich na nasiring na skin, whitening cream. Baga nakasiring iya. Ano ba ito ko lang nakukuhan? Kaya baga talaga may something na iya when it comes to skin color, kanang mga racial discrimination ba? Ada talaga iya. Imagine, nakalimot na di ba iya? Kaya hindi siya na daw niya ano. So, di rin na dapat niya nakaka-remember in this ano nga emotion related na iya past. But still, ada ko sa iya. Ang nagudan iya baga inner man niya ba? So, nakatalahiya hindi pag-agi niya, nagbakat-bakat iya, nag-shopping iya, nagbakalita iya, skin whitening cream, baga, kinakot niya, himalain, kumita iya, tapos may thoughts niya. Then, umagigap iya, naman nagiging kamuti. Baga may something, hindi nga kamuti ba, nga nakapagpan sa iya, iya, gintinakon niya, nalipay iya. And at that very moment, he felt freedom. He said that, ini nga pagkaon, baga there is something ini nga food na naghatag na iya in freedom. So, questionable iya kung naiya, kanalimot na kaniya. So, along the way, alabat iya pagbaktas, he met couples, African-American couples, maging-palayas, hayra-balay, and then they were very broke, to the point nga nila mga badog, yung pinangmurong na. Tapos, ang babae dito sumirang, anak Bible ko no ayo, anak Bible ayo niyo pagkuha so gimbuhat ini nga duha nga mga mantas ginto ang giburong hariya dito na nga ako nangalas ini narrator. So he went in the middle of their kanan baga ang ira panag arguments. He talked, di ba, may daniya talent of speaking. Ba makarikiya magkanan baga persuade, mag-argument. That's his talent. So everybody listened to him. Baga na-amaze ba hira ba ego pa nila mga feelings na dapat din nga kita magsugad din because this is not good. So nakuha niya hera. And then, amo na ito nga, lumakat na iya. Pag lumakat niya, kinta po iya ini. This one is Brother Jack. He is a member of the Brotherhood. So, gin-opera niya, narrator in work, okay? Because you are a very good speaker. You can work for our Brotherhood and among organization. This is a political party. So, one niya about politics siya, anything ko no na makakaupay ko no happy people nga mga proyekto gibubuhat nila. So ini man ni narrator kay wala na niya maalala iya past, so he accepted it. So meron nga work for a better world for all people. So baga amo lang imo task is to speak and speak and speak, get the trust of people, hand brotherhood, so that they will trust us. Kaya imagine in that area, there's a lot of African American people who's living. Dili lang mga American people. And then nag-adapt talaga nila in the Cold War. So, istorya na nga uya. Pag kuwan siya, nakatuok siya ang iya speech. Dili niya maaram kung kay ano. Ang speech kadudog niya is all about duha nga blind men. Tapos may usa nga police nga white policeman. Ang duha nga blind, usa nga white American and usa nga African American. So mga puta kaya nga nagpaaway-away pa kaya. Kaya pagpaaway-away, sumiring niya, two of the blind men were fighting, but there was one man na diri hira maharap na nagkikinit ang lahat. Baga may nagadudog, baga may there's a meaning beyond that na nakapatuok ka iya. So he was trying all the while na mas lamor pa ang mga tao na tumuod ka iya. Okay, baga itong mga ning nadarabaan nila emosyon. So meron na si Brother Jack say it in such a way that they'll do what we wish. So may mga motives, may mga plano talaga niya mga magkakit. Okay? Even in Ras, the exporter, he's trying, di ba, na ada niya ang mga streets na i-export niya because he's trying to motivate the black community na ayaw kita pagpadara, ayaw kita pagpapirdi is mga white Americans. Damo yun actually. Also talaga ini mga lugar na may mga African Americans na mag-export kung hira ka mga lugar-lugar, baga pusada style ba? Okay? Tapos na nga baga one time, narrator, nag-isip siya, ano ba talaga ang brotherhood? Kaya ano ba sulat niya? Kaya ano ba, baga may something talaga. So ginbuhat niya, one of the women in the brotherhood named Seidel, S-Y-D-I-L, hinihinga nga babae, iya gin-seduce. Iya nag-seduce kay baga po naman niya ano kay Juan naman. Si Seidel is member of the brotherhood. Ini-Seidel niya, kasi niya ang klase nga babae kay may dali niya fantasy nga i-rate niya ang Black American. Duha nga black din pagkukuanan ba iya? Baga gintusang iya. Amot iya gusto, amot iya kuan. And then, the only option ni narrator, upugun niya adik kay para magsinumat, makasabot niya kung ano talagaan brotherhood. So, nagkuhan niya, nagsaksi niya, hadi na nga matawag niya, kaya nahubog na rin nga babae, matawag ng tayo, nakabati niya rin baga sa rayot hagawas. So, ginawas niya. Paggawas niya nga, dito na ito niya, somebody attacked him. And then he realized na nagkakamay-ada ngayon dito riot. And then he said, the brotherhood planned the riots. Kaya na nagkaplanohin riots ang mga brotherhood. Or nagplan para ira. So that they would kill each other. And then if they would kill each other, maubos sila. Okay? So, amo ang gagaplanohan mga white people. So, unluckily for him, dinalagan niya at nalwat niya kay mahilig kasi niya magdinalagan. Kapag dinalagan niya, ginukod yan duha nga pulis, nahulog niya dito manhol. Pagkahulog niya dito, nahangat niya ka underground. Ini man nga mga policemen, they covered it. Nga, dili na niya nakagawas. So, he stayed in that place na dito na nga haon niya na, di ba nagkamayam ni siya niya? Na-remember na niya tanan, ngamit iya kabata, nabuhay iya, nagtinuok. Until such time nga nag-ukoy niya, dito ay naka-underground for so long, for many years, hasta niya nagagas. Listening only to the radio, title pagod kay, why are we so blue and black? Pag-aan, phonograph man ito. And then, amo iya nga nasulat niya an invisible man. So even if he exists, it's just like he's invisible. Nobody sees him and nobody cares for him kapag katinuod. But he realized realize na only love is kanan kuan. Ang love ba ang iya ini iya ang mga love masugad ini iya grandpa ang mga genuine nga love amula ang tinuod ini nga kalibutan. So right now, diri na hiya kuan gusto na niya gumawas adto nga manhol. Ready na hiya nga tika nga liwatan iya kinabuhi kay nasabtan na niya hiya pas nga pas pagod hariya at pas pagod nga nagpakulong hariya ito yung manhol. So that's why the title is Invisible. Okay? So that is the ending of the story. Okay, now let's answer some questions. Who was the main character of the story?
The narrator.
The narrator.
The narrator.
Very good. Now, what was the moral of the story? Mary May. Moral.
I think the moral of the story is we shouldn't trust easily bisan na close sa mga o ay close na mga tao because dili kita maaram mas i-betray kita na yan. So I think
Yes, Justin. What is your thought about it? About the story, the moral of the story?
for me the moral of the story is that we shouldn't degrade people based on their physical features, their race, because we may not know what are their abilities na mas may pamanggitan.
Okay, now, if you were the narrator, how will you cope with the situation of being discriminated? Go. Brother Lord.
For me, I would just, I will not, what do you call this? I will not give my full trust to anyone, even how close we are. I will give my full trust to myself, and that's all.
Okay, no, not to give full trust. How about I want to hear from Ariel. So, what do you think is the strength of the narrator? Strength. Yes, strength.
So, parang ano niya, strength is at naging focus na niya sa ready to fight na naman yan sa another part of your life.
Okay, very good. How about you, Justin? What's the strengths? He has a lot of weaknesses, but how about his strength?
I think one of his strengths is which he has strengths on public speaking.
Strength of public speaking. Okay, very good. And lastly, how about Lady J? Lady J, what do you think is the moral of the story?
I think it is not to stereotype people, especially kay racism is rampant to Western countries. So I have read a kuan nga yung pakianan hiran in a situation kung more on ba na kaka-experience in racism it white more than natuhan mga like Asian, Black Americans is daya kanira equal ako no. But then on the perspective ng tuhan mga Black American mas kuan hira yung mga nga mas nakaka-experience sila. So it more or less ang tingin nga the invisible man nga literary piece is that do not and actually duha and kanate meron niya kan nga do not trust easily. Kay hiya bagan gullible hiya masyado nga pagkatao. So bagat easily yet the trust but then he was betrayed. Another here is that do not parang stereotype people based on their race and era color. Kay wala man kasi nga to parang diri ba nakabase nga to potentially tao.
So, generally, Invisible Man is really into racism. But, amulaan na ayad hini ni Ralph Ellison, amula na ayat niya literary piece or a novel. Amula ini Invisible Man. So that means to say that he was really evoked or kay even niya, he himself is an African American. So baga niya, ang pinaka ginkuhaan niya in what that one? Ang pinakuha niya his inspiration is iya lagi hapon. We do not know if this is really his experiences. Kaya ang narrator today is one man niya anonymous. Alright, any questions about the topic for today? Alright, so then for the next activity, let's divide the class. This will be group 1 and group 2. Group 1, group 2. And then we're going to make a play about the life of Ralph Ellison. Alright, so very good. Thank you so much for participating. Now, please get 1/4 sheet of paper. Get a 1/4 sheet of paper and try to take pictures on this part here. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All you need to do is to arrange the events in chronological order and write the sequence of number on the blanks. And afterwards, you pass your paper to the front. And then we are going to proceed to your assignment, okay? Yes. Alright, so that's all for today. Thank you.